Good morning, everybody. It's Drew Hopley. We are sitting in mid-November and finally have some October data to share with you guys about what's going on in the market. So, have some tangible data and then have some anecdotal data, which is kind of what our experience has been. But it's interesting. I think that most of what we're seeing is sort of a wait and see approach by buyers and sellers. And it's interesting because I would lump sellers in with that too, right? So we're finding that the people that are transacting right now and motivated right now actually have a really compelling reason. So for sellers, they're kind of saying, don't really need to move. If I were to move, rates are potentially higher, a lot higher than what I currently have in terms of my mortgage. I believe that I just saw a recent stat where existing mortgages are about 3 basis points, which is 3 points lower than what the prevailing rates are. So that kind of begs the question: is a seller going to be motivated to make a move right now? And then conversely, buyers are sort of taking this wait and see approach, which, I'm not sure how much merit that has because, of course, we just had some good inflationary data. If rates do come down next year, I think it's very plausible that the demand is going to go through the roof, kind of like it was during the pandemic. So the thing that's driving the market right now in the DC Metro and in particular in Frederick is Frederick, we only have 1 month of supply. There's about 462 active listings. So that's still a very low amount of supply in the marketplace. One thing that is interesting that we're monitoring, showings are down like almost 50% from last year. So what does that mean? If there was 20,000 showings in Frederick County over the course of a month, this time it's maybe 10,000. So there's a significant reduction in activity, buyers actually being out there in the marketplace. So what does that mean for buyers? Well, a lot of our buyers have been able to negotiate at inspections. They've been able to get seller credits. They've been able to negotiate on the price and get themselves good terms. So if a buyer wants to capitalize on that environment and then hopefully find a refi environment in the future, that could be really interesting. But last thing I'll leave you with is the median price in Frederick County just hit $450,000. So we've not seen a drastic reduction in prices yet, and that continues to be driven by the low supply. So it's going to be really interesting. I think we're going to probably see this sort of wait and see approach, through the end of the year. On a personal note, we are still active in this market and potentially buying a duplex, even though the rates are going to be almost 5 basis points higher than the last duplex we bought. We're taking a long-term approach to our real estate goals. And that's really the way to play it, right? So, the theme continues to be this sort of short-term volatility and uncertainty. But with that uncertainty, if you are certain about what your goals are, there's a lot of opportunity. So, hope you guys are great. Happy Thanksgiving. We are so grateful for you. We certainly would not be in this place in our careers and our growth without you and your tremendous support. So, wishing you all a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you in December.